Konnichiwa Motherfricka. I'm declaring war against poop. Well, my adorable mascot Timmy the Taco, it's just a party spoiler. Whenever I try to enjoy life and hit on a girl at a party, it's always sorry. I gotta use the restroom. Ooh, gotta poop. Ooh, I need to clean the toilet now. Well, I got a plan, Timmy. You know Dr. Slump? It's a manga series by Toriyama Akira that follows the comedic adventures of this overpowered robot named Arale. And overpowered indeed. She's constantly knocking down police cars, dealing with wacky villains, and most importantly...
Pokey poo, pokey poo, pokey pokey poo, pokey pokey poo.
Putting poop in his place. I want to put poop in his place as well. So why not play every single Dr. Slump game to see how she does it so I can win the war against poop? Let's freaking do this. Bird Studio, Toriyama's manga and design production company, has actually helped design a couple of beloved games such as the Chrono Trigger and Dragon Quest games. With their talents combined with Bandai's vast experience with publishing licensed anime games, came a Dr. Slump game on the PlayStation 1. And spoiler alert, it is one of the best anime games of all time. It starts out simple enough. You follow the story of Arale being created, tying in her learning how to be a human via learning how to do game mechanics like saving the game or talking to people. One of the more interesting aspects we learn is our capture circuit ability. Wham! This thing allows us to copy any move we see and give us the ability to do it anytime we desire. Whoa, you're a genius, Timmy! And you'll be burning with excitement with this mechanic. You see, this game is an adventure game in which you're running around Pelican Town helping people and enjoying the present moment. Combine that with the capture circuit mechanic, and there are a ton of new moves you can learn to help you progress with the story. And when I say a ton of new moves, I mean it. There are over 20 moves in which you can learn in this game to perform at any time. Need to be the front in a race? Learn the dash move. Need to impress Superman with your strength? Split the earth in half. Want to learn the punch move? La la la, gonna get a haircut. No, no, not the scissors! No! No! Somehow I have an even worse feeling about this. And you'll want to learn a bunch of attacking moves, because you aren't just going around helping people. Where's the limited moment fun in that? As the story progresses, you're gonna find yourself in 1 to 7 main dungeons in which you need to complete. Be warned though, you can lose health and die in these dungeons, so watch out. And man, these segments are so much fun. These segments have you doing things like parkouring through tough platforming segments and defeating a whole variety of different bosses. And man, the bosses! They aren't your typical hit boss 3 times and dead type of bosses. These are the beat me in tug of war type of bosses, mwahaha, beat my slide of death bosses, and see this gorilla chef that wants to eat us? Season that gorilla butt! And watch him fall into the abyss. While perishing in the lava, I might have noticed something. Why is there a ton of poop scattered everywhere? Are they trying to ruin me via the video games I play too? Well, not in this instance, but that just means they're trying to deceive me. See this trusty meter? The more poop you collect, the more this meter goes up. Once this meter reaches its mass, you talk to Senbei, the scientist who created you, and he constructs his all-new invention for you. These inventions don't really do anything special story-wise. I mean, you're getting things like, ooh, a cool star transition, ooh, a compass, well, a speedometer. But still, the fact that it's worth at least something is cool, I guess. But you won't be defeated with the overall graphics this game presents. I mean, look how bright, vibrant, and colorful this entire world is. It's just a world you want to explore, which when combined with the explore around and learn new things nature of the gameplay, man, you just have yourself a game you just want to live in a moment with. This game, however, does take on a more controversial design though. You see, there are two versions of Dr. Slump out there, the classic 1980s one, and the design used in the remake of Dr. Slump. The majority of people prefer the 1980 designs. Heck, Shigeru Miyamoto, the creator of IDK, Motherfricka Mario, took inspiration from this design to create Mario. The game, however, decided to go with the designs for the more modern version of Dr. Slump. Welcome to Spot the Obvious Difference Between the Two Theenies. Can you tell which is which? Congrats! Your prize is not being the stupid dum-dum in the EricDoesEverything universe. No wait, Timmy, we actually like anime here! Despite that though, the graphics are really something here. Heck, the graphics are what inspired this Japanese exclusive game to get an English translation. And what an English translation! Not only were the basic stuff like the dialogue and menu translated, but the extra mile was made to translate a ton of textures and even some character models to match the 80s look of Dr. Slump, which I just love! And it's all thanks to the hard work of Hilltop, who was actually kind enough to take time out of their busy schedule to sit down for an interview. Throughout this interview, they mentioned a huge mountain of technical issues they had to go through for translating this game, to which there's a really well-in-depth video they made explaining it. They also talked about their love for the game as well. But my favorite thing they mentioned was this quote. When asked about what inspired them to translate this game, they mentioned this.
The way that Akira Toriyama's art was translated into 3D is nothing short of beautiful to me. I also love the laid-back, slice-of-life nature of the game. For anime-based games, I would much rather have something story-focused like Dr. Slump than an arena fighter, for example.
There is that stigma that licensed anime games are these cheap cash grabs, and yeah, people got a point with that. But behind that lies some really obscure and amazing games that you just want to live in the moment with. So I'm glad there's people that recognize that and work hard to ensure as many people as possible can enjoy games like these. This is probably one of the first unscripted parts I did in this channel, so here it goes. Breaking character. When I first started making these videos, I was not expecting there to be such an amazing community that was more than happy to help me embark on this journey of completing every single anime game. I have met many translators and just many passionate people in general that take the time out of their day to do a bunch of these amazing things in this community, and I just really appreciate it a lot. That's really all I gotta say. Alright, back to Eric the Everything. I'm back, Motherfricka! If you want to keep up to date on all the amazing things that Hilltop is doing, I highly recommend checking his Twitter and Patreon out. With that out of the way, let's live in the moment with another Dr. Slump game, shall we? Dr. Slump came out in the early 1980s, so there's no surprise that there are a ton of old Dr. Slump games that were released on a bunch of old and obscure consoles, with the first one being Dr. Slump on the Arcadia 2001 by Bandai, which came out all the way back in 1983, making this one of the oldest licensed anime games of all time. Let's witness this history, shall we?
This design of Dr. Slump is the best.
No, this one is the best. Why is there heavenly music playing?
This is Arale, and oh no, there are aliens that keep breaking our beloved town to build a spaceship. Whatever shall we do? Arale, stop screaming and defeat these fatties! Ah! It's not the same! So yeah, scream at the baddies, collect a piece, and put the town back together. It's simple, but man is it hard. For one, you have a limited amount of time before you have to refill your character via a walking all the way to the bottom right corner for some oil. Oh, and he'll appear at random times, so LOL, good luck! Got all your hope depleted? You get to slowly wash and finish the ship and fly off. And fly off. Just go back already! But I wasn't going to let this game mock me like that. I studied the patterns. I plotted all the spots they were most likely to strike. And I studied the most optimal route to ensure I won't run out of fuel. And set my plan into motion. Boom! I trapped this alien in this place. He'll take the car apart and he'll have to go to here. To which I'll yell at him. They can teleport? Fine, you want to play that game? I'm going to teleport you to this game. How do you like that? This is Run Senbei under Sharp X1 by Enos, and this is a charming and fun little game. This game has you playing as Senbei Norimaki, Ario's creator, and he's trying to deliver a kite to his wife for some reason. And there are a ton of obstacles in his way trying to stop him. You're constantly having to dodge and shoot obstacles like birds that shoot out poop and flying bombs in this game. It's pretty easy. The only thing you have to worry about is keeping the kite up high. As the lower your kite is, the faster your kite's stamina bar depletes. Have your health bar fully deplete and... Dang, this mofo's wife must be some sort of gal if he's willing to go so far for her. I wonder what marrying a wife like that would be like. Oh no, she's walking! Make like your game title would run, Senbei! Blink twice if you need help! He's not blinking! Why is your wife built like a rusted nesting doll? A bit too old for my taste. Frick yeah! You won't want to erase anything though in Dr. Slump Bubble Bliss on the NEC PC Sys 001 by Enos. Out of all the retro games, I personally like this one the best. You're playing as Arale-chan, Ariel's sidekick, and your job is to parkour from the bubbles Ariel is shooting out to collect candy to give to Motherfricking God. I kid you not. This is literally what you are doing in this game. Like imagine you're taking a peaceful bubble bath and all of a sudden God's like, hey, what's up? You want some candy? What? Am I that predictable? Yes. Other than those three games, the rest of the Dr. Slump retro games are more novelties than games, honestly. There's this basic adventure game on the Sharp MG 2000 that not even Wikipedia or the video game session of the Dr. Slump wiki mentions. There's also Sys Popy Electronics handheld games that were made that are pretty cool from a collector's standpoint, but won't blow your mind gameplay wise. Other than that, that's it for the Dr. Slump retro games. there is one more Dr. Slump game we could take a look at, so let's get into it.
Yo, is this where we sign up for the Poop War draft?
Konnichiwa Motherfricka. Yeah, it is. What's your name?
Just put down every single toilet in the world. We're all here to help aid you in your war against poop.
This is awesome. This is almost as awesome as... After the success of the PS1 Dr. Slump game, Bird Studio and Bandai came together to create another Dr. Slump game, with the console choice being the Nintendo DS. Gameplay-wise, it's pretty similar to the PS1 game. It has you helping out townsfolk and enjoying the present moment. But there is so much more charm and mechanics that make this game so fun. For one, instead of dividing up the game into sessions like the PS1 game, this game has everything condensed into one huge area. The more you progress through the story, the more things that will pop up for you to do in said area. And there are a ton of things to do besides just talking and helping the townsfolk. You can, get this, break into their homes, and traumatize them. Konnichiwa Motherfricka! Get this, do you know how I talked about the whole poop army thing and how I'm gonna defeat it? Well, guess what? I got this like motherfrickin' toilet army right now. It is so awesome. I'm gonna try to give you help during some strategy because I'm not good at strategy. I'm gonna live in the moment. And you'll be wanting to cause chaos in this game. See this meter? The more chaos you cause, the more this meter fills up. Fill up the meter all the way and you not only get a letter, but some weird and wacky event that happens in this town, such as going to the past or having a motherfucking dance party with the whole town. You'll never know what to expect in this game, and I love it. And you aren't just going around helping / traumatizing the townsfolk. Just like the PS1 game, there are these battle segments as well. Alright, let's do some intense battling, shall we? This is the battle mode you do in this game. You spin your wheel, dance, I bet you shoot the left and aim. When you brought your family shame. You lived this time, Timmy. And from the goofy way of battling characters, to swiping the DS stylus, crashing into houses, to interacting with charming characters from Toriyama's other works such as, get this, the logo designed by Toriyama for the Kawawa exhibit at the Higurashi-yama Zoo and Botanical Gardens. There is a beauty in here that these games showcased, and is being able to laugh at life's absurdities. This is the moral in Dr. Slump that I love the best, and I'm glad the video games represented that so well. You don't always need to do something serious to live in the moment. It can be something as silly as running around in a field of grass. As long as you're enjoying what life has to offer, who cares how absurd other people see it as?
That won't affect us.
Actually it might.
What?
This is Dr. Slump Penguin Village Poop Throwing Tournament game, and this was a bonus game you got for purchasing the Slump the Boss Movies DVD set in 2008. See this meter? The closer you are to 9 into the red part, wham, the further you throw. Fail, and uh-oh, there's a fail! So we should use our special attack to counter it. Magical toilets. Let me your toilet water! But we'll be drowned in the next episode of Eric Does Everything, the Love Peanut Games. Well, until next time, say no, Motherfricka!